Hey everybody, this is Robert Quebeca with Accelerated Solutions, and I want to welcome you to day 5 of the 9 Minutes to Success, the 19-day study of Napoleon Hill's 17 Keys to Success, giving you your rocket fuel for the day. Thank you for coming to join me on this journey discovery. All right, day 5, we are on key 4, which is using applied faith. So before we get into how to use applied faith, did you do your homework? Were you able to identify your strongest and weakest personality traits? Were you able to find ways to practice making them stronger? All right, fantastic. Keep practicing. Don't give up. A little bit of progress each day is all that's required. All right. So I know we're on day 5, but I wanted to implore you to please do the homework assignments, because it's only by applying these principles into all the areas of your life that you're really going to be able to experience the rewards of them. All right. So please try to do the homework as best as you can. I'm not trying to overburden you with anything at all. I really just want you to be successful. Okay. All right. So commercial over. We're talking about how to use applied faith. All right. So Napoleon Hill writes extensively about this. And I'm really doing my best to condense this down to a little 9-minute session here. So hope I can accomplish that. Faith is the awareness of and the belief in of harmonizing with the universal powers as however you define them. Okay? Let me say that again. Faith is your awareness of and belief in of harmonizing with universal powers as however you define them. All right. In other words, having faith is really useless unless you actually use it. All right. There is a saying that faith without works is dead. And that is most certainly true. Okay. Because faith only works when you use it. This may sound simplistic to you, but a lot of people mistake faith for hope. Faith is a state of mind, it's an attitude, and you have to keep it active to benefit from it. Active faith is the process of relating yourself to the vital forces of the world or infinite intelligence. All right? Having active faith requires a belief in a supreme power, and I'm not going to attempt to go into any of the 4,200 religions and faiths that exist among our 195 countries and 7.6 billion people, okay? The only thing that I will say is that your belief is your belief, and no one can take it from you. Honor your supreme belief and respect the supreme beliefs of others, all right? So I'm not here to change anyone. I'm not here trying to convince anyone or create any controversy of any kind, all right? Just trying to outline a basic general platform that we can talk about how to use active faith, all right? So I would encourage you to practice prayer and meditation, or the observation of your belief, your awareness, your expansion, all right? Try to build whatever connection you have to that connection that's stronger than you. Okay, that's what this is all about. All right. So we typically learn things by experiencing their effects or by accepting the statements of people you trust. So you can discover a lot through searching within yourself, and also from what you pull from external events and what people are telling you about their beliefs. Okay. Most importantly, become a student of faith. All right. Become a student of faith. Open your mind, open your heart, and learn to express yourself in terms of your faith, all right? Observe the natural laws. For example, the earth spins in one direction. The path of our planet goes in one direction around the sun. Our solar system spins in one direction, and our galaxy spins in one direction, yeah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just imagine what would happen if all of a sudden, our Earth decided to stop spinning in the way it's going and it decides to spin the other way around. It would be mayhem, right? So The natural laws exist so that we can not only survive, but so we can thrive. So if we utilize the natural laws and make them work for us, all right, the benefits that we experience are far better than if we continually to fight against them. All right. So give that some thought when you get the chance. All right. The nature of our lives requires deliberate, organized intelligence with a definite plan. Napoleon Hill says to use your many senses to explore the outside world: sight, touch, sound, taste, smell, and sensation. Okay. For example, the beauty of a mastermind alliance that we talked about before is that it puts you in touch with the creative power of others who are connecting mind to mind and opening the subconscious of each other to the power of infinite intelligence. All right. The ability of the human mind to discover, embrace, and disseminate the fundamental ideas and concepts is further proof of our ability to enter into a definite, positive relationship with infinite intelligence. You can intentionally direct this power and adapt it to your purpose in your life. And all of this is accomplished by applied faith. Faith is a state of mind that is open to receiving guidance from infinite intelligence. Applied faith is the adaptation of the power of infinite intelligence to your definite major purpose. Control your mind so that it's regularly open to the power of infinite intelligence. Only you have this control, okay? Now, the best way to control your mind that I have found for myself, and not just myself, but is to meditate. Practice meditation, practice awareness, all right? There are many different things that you can do to practice your ability to control your mind so that you can utilize applied faith in ways that benefit your definite purpose. One of Napoleon Hill's most famous quotes is that whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Do not allow self-imposed limitations to block the flow of infinite intelligence. Any belief that you cannot succeed or are not worthy, or that others stand in your way, or that some things cannot be done, these are going to manifest themselves as being true for you. Because this ties in, whatever we focus on grows. So if you're focusing on failure, you're going to get failure. If you're focused on solutions and success, you're going to create solutions and success. Change the attention of your mind to focus on your ultimate worthiness, possibility, and success. These are going to manifest as true for you. All right? Try the experiment. Try it. So Napoleon Hill describes 3 steps to build your faith. First is to express a definite desire for the achievement of a purpose. Second is to create a definite and specific plan for attaining that desire. And third is to start acting on that plan by putting every conscious effort behind it right away. All right. The more you practice, the more results you're going to experience. When you're praying, make all your prayers expressions of gratitude and appreciation, satisfaction, and allowance. All right? Because when you express that energy, the universe is attracted to that, and it's going to come back at you in very positive ways. All right? So Napoleon Hill also talks about overcoming the primary fears, and there are several primary fears. Poverty, which is the result of a lack of ambition or failure to make your own decisions, making excuses, having a negative mental attitude. Criticism is another one. And the fear of criticism is paralyzing, and it prevents any action for fear of being criticized in any way. Fear of ill health, fear of death is common. I'm sorry, death happens. In my life, in the lives of people I know, we of course do not want it to happen now or before we've accomplished what we've set out to do. I mean, we love this place. We want to stay here as long as we can. But it's important to eliminate the irrational fear of death. You have to break any habit that leads towards your ill health and untimely death. Napoleon Hill also says to break your drugstore habits. There's not one single cure-all pill or tonic. Optimal health requires application of great habits in every area of your life. Even self-pity is prone to keeping one from optimal health and keeps us sick a lot longer than necessary. Using alcohol, drugs, or other substances to cover up your fear of mental or physical pain leads to addiction and death. Seek the true source of your pain and address it and heal it. It's going to free you towards achieving your true success. Okay. Fear of loss of love. You cannot possess what was not yours to begin with. Okay. Cultivate your relationships with appreciation and gratitude, and they're going to become a bastion of strength and courage for you. Fear of old age, fear of slowing down, of becoming inferior and letting the years slip you by. All right. Have a positive appreciation for the wisdom and understanding of everything that you have gained in life. Okay. And learn how to express it generously. Mostly laugh about it. Have fun about it. Loss of liberty. Appreciate your freedoms and protect your freedoms. Do not let your fear of freedom prevent you from acting on your primary purpose. Okay. Fear of death is the last one. He talked about it above a little bit, but it is described as a subsequent fear of ill health. But you have two choices when it comes to perceiving death. One is that you can live dying, or you can die living. I affirm to myself every single day that I'm going to die living. I want to allow myself to experience this life in every way that I choose that continues to advance my life into greater abundance and enjoyment. I highly recommend you do the same. All right. I have lived dying in the past, and let me tell you, it was not fun. In fact, it was downright dreadful. And in fact, it did almost lead to my direct demise on several occasions. All right. Finding myself in a position of being able to die living allows me to engage with life in ways that I never thought possible before. Okay. I wake up every morning and I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to see what I can contribute to life. I'm not looking for what I can get. I'm looking for what I can give. And in fact, that's one of the reasons I put on these 19 days to success, is because I want to share my knowledge and experience and strength with you all in hopes that you'll find something that will encourage you to express yourself in ways that benefit others. Okay. So replace your fears with hope and faith and belief. You're going to find it much more beneficial to experience the fruits of these beliefs and develop a sense of certainty about your role in life and achieving what you want in life. All right. Everything in life happens for you, not to you. When you think that life is happening to you, you become a victim, but you are not a victim. Everything in life happens for you. Use it to your advantage. You get to choose the majority of experiences that happen to you in your life. Give that some thought. All right. So demonstrate the power of your faith as much as you can in all areas of your life. Try to adopt a definite major purpose, like we've been talking about. Affirm the object of your desire through prayer and see yourself as already in possession of it. Don't wish for it. See yourself as already having it. Set a new goal immediately after you accomplish one. All right. Don't just kind of take a break or go on vacation from goal settings. All right. That's when indifference kicks in, and that's when you lose all momentum to creating the life that you want. Right? Associate as many of the 10 basic human motives with your definiteness of purpose. Try writing out a list of all the advantages that your definite major purpose is going to bring, and call them to your mind as often as possible throughout each day. All right. Try to associate with people who are in concert with you and who appreciate your major purpose and get their encouragement. Excuse me. Do not let a day pass without making at least one definite move towards attaining your major purpose. Stay relentlessly persistent. even when you don't want to. Choose a pace setter. Choose someone who's prosperous, self-reliant, someone who is successful, and then make up your mind to not only catch up to that person, but to pass them by. All right? This is not so much about competing with them, but it's giving yourself to something to say, like, if that person can do it, I can do it, and maybe I can do it better, you know? So give that some thought. Surround yourself with books, pictures, mottos, other things that symbolize and reinforce achievement and self-reliance and success. I have all kinds of books on that nature. I have many photos of people who inspired me, who've mentored me, things like this. Really wonderful mottos and one-liners that really help to kick my mind into gear so I can stay in a place of active faith. Okay. Don't run from disagreeable circumstances. Okay. Stand up to them. Honor yourself. You are what you are, and you are where you are because of the dominating thoughts in your mind. So don't procrastinate removing any limiting ideas or beliefs from your thoughts. All right. If you're where you are because of the dominating thoughts in your mind, make the dominating thoughts in your minds directed towards your primary purpose, your definite purpose. Okay. And lastly, close the door of fear behind you, and the door of faith is going to open before you. All right. I love how Napoleon Hill says that. I'll say it again. Close the door of fear behind you, and the door of faith will open before you. The power that you have for your use is infinite, and so are the rewards. Wow. We covered a lot of information in this, okay? And I really appreciate your patience and sticking through this. This is probably something you're going to want to listen to again to get more information out of this, more understanding. Make sure that you create an action plan as part of your homework. Identify the fears that are holding you back, and create a plan that's going to overcome those fears. All right. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So go and choose wisely. Thank you so much for joining me for these 9 minutes to success. Today was a little bit longer, but I will see you in the next session. And as always, have a fantastic day, unless you have other plans. All right. Cheers.